At some point, everyone has felt that consciousness might extend beyond the physical body. A dream so vivid it felt real. A near-death story told by someone close. A deep meditation in which the body seemed distant and the mind floated elsewhere. These moments raise a fundamental question. Can consciousness truly leave the body? For many ancient cultures, the answer was yes. They not only believed it, they mapped it. Among these cultures, the ancient Egyptians left one of the most sophisticated descriptions: the Bay Soul, represented as a bird with a human head, capable of traveling outside the body. Centuries later, in the 19th century, a Western esoteric movement called Theosophy revived this idea in modern terms, speaking of the astral body, an energetic double capable of leaving the body during sleep, meditation, or consciously through trained projection. Today, we will investigate how the Egyptians understood the BA, what it did, how it interacted with the living and the dead, and how it integrated into their cosmology. Then we will explore how Theosophy reinterpreted similar ideas for the modern world. By placing these traditions side by side, we may uncover a universal pattern about the mystery of traveling consciousness. Welcome to the Emerald Codex. If you want more deep investigations into ancient wisdom and hidden knowledge, subscribe. Thanks for supporting this work. Our investigation brings together two traditions separated by millennia, yet strangely aligned in their understanding of consciousness that travels beyond the physical body. Why the Egyptians? Because no other ancient civilization described the soul in as much detail. Their funerary texts reveal a plural conception of identity: Ka, Ba, Ak, Ren, Shut, each with specific functions. The Ba stood out for its mobility, its ability to leave, return, and visit both living and dead. Why Theosophy? Because, in the modern era, it offered a renewed language for subtle bodies. Blavatsky, Besant, and Leadbeater produced extensive descriptions of the astral body, its characteristics, and how it projected. This episode does not aim to prove a direct connection between Egypt and Theosophy. Instead, we explore how different cultures, ancient and modern, recognized similar patterns: consciousness as mobile, layered, and capable of traversing worlds. Ancient Egypt flourished for over 3,000 years along the Nile, weaving spirituality into every aspect of life and death. For Egyptians, earthly existence was only one stage of a much longer journey. The Ba appears already in the pyramid texts, over 4,000 years old, where the pharaoh ascends to the heavens accompanied by it. Depicted as a bird with a human head, the Ba could leave the body during sleep or after death, not as metaphor, but as a literal component of the self. Egyptians did not see the person as a single entity, but as a constellation of spiritual components. The Ka was the life force requiring nourishment. The Ba represented individuality in motion. It visited the living, traveled between worlds, and sought union with the Ak, the radiant spiritual form achieved after transformation. The Ba's mobility was not limited to death. Egyptians believed the Ba wandered during sleep, returning at dawn. This shows a clear distinction between body and consciousness, with Ba as the mobile essence. Egyptian metaphysics was expressed through architecture, ritual, and art. Tombs were engineered so the Ba could enter and exit freely. Iconography often shows the Ba hovering over the mummy, representing the return. The Book of the Dead includes spells and instructions for safe Ba travel. Mummification preserved the body as an anchor port, so the Ba could recognize and return to it. Statues served as additional physical vessels for manifestation. Daily temple rituals maintained bonds between visible and invisible worlds. In papyri like the Papyrus of Ani, the Ba must recite passwords, pass gates, and prove knowledge before divine guardians. The final goal was not wandering, but transformation into Ak, integrating into the solar cycle of Ra. The Ba was deeply present in daily life. Families left offerings not only for the Ka, but invoked the Ba of the deceased, believing it could return home. Tomb inscriptions ask the Ba to visit, enjoy food, and bless the living. Egyptian spirituality was not just tomb-centric, it was relational. The dead remained part of the living community through the mobility of their bow. Modern reports of out-of-body experiences mirror Egyptian descriptions of Bay traveling. The idea of a double moving and returning appears in parapsychological studies. The plurality of soul components foreshadows contemporary psychological models of the divided psyche. The Ba invites us to reconsider. Is consciousness already more mobile than we assume? In the late 1800s, Theosophy emerged as a movement uniting science, philosophy, and ancient wisdom. Blavatsky described multiple subtle bodies. The astral body became central, an energetic double that could detach during sleep, meditation, or conscious projection. Despite developing independently of Egypt, Theosophy resonates strongly with the Bia concept. Both describe a mobile consciousness. Egyptians framed mobility of consciousness through ritual, architecture, and funerary cosmology. Theosophists, however, offered detailed techniques. Leadbeater described concentration and breath methods for astral projection. Besant documented personal experiences traveling in subtle planes. Projection was a skill practiced in life, not dependent on death. Where Egypt tied the Ba to cosmic cycles and funerary rites, Theosophy tied astral projection to spiritual evolution and personal development. When we compare both systems, a pattern emerges. Consciousness can detach. There are structured realms or planes. There are obstacles or guardians. There is transformation at the end of the journey. In Egypt, the Bay's journey ends in union with the solar divinity. In Theosophy, the astral traveler gains wisdom and ascends spiritually. Two different languages, one ancient, one modern, describing mobility of consciousness. Today, language like astral projection is widely used in spirituality, psychology, and parapsychology. Much of this vocabulary came from Theosophy, yet Egypt had already described similar dynamics. Perhaps both traditions point to the same phenomenon, experienced in different eras. Placing the Ba and the astral body side by side creates a clear architecture. The human being is multi-layered. Consciousness is active and mobile. Reality is composed of visible and invisible layers. Journeying consciousness follows rhythms: sleep, wake, life, death, matter, spirit. Modern science studies near-death experiences and altered states of consciousness. Meanwhile, thousands of ordinary people continue to report sensations of floating, separation, or travel. Experiences uncannily similar to those described by the Egyptians and Theosophists. Both systems teach consciousness may not be confined to the brain. Traveling beyond oneself is not escape, it is transformation. In Egypt, this meant integration with Ra. In Theosophy, evolution toward higher spiritual planes. If the Bia truly flew, what does that mean for consciousness? If Theosophy describes the astral body as accessible in life, Could any of us experience this mobility? Which worldview resonates more with you? The cosmic, ritual vision of ancient Egypt, or the practical, evolutionary language of Theosophy? And ultimately, if consciousness can move beyond the body, what does that imply about who we truly are? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.